Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here. Mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. As always, if you're already subscribed, thanks again so much for being here and welcome back. To thank all of you for your continued support over the past year, I am going to be doing some hidden giveaways in the month of December, so make sure that you watch the videos all the way through so that you can get entered to win some fabulous prizes. Today though, I have one of my favorite stationery subscriptions, and that is Papergang, and this month's box, you guys, is so beautiful. I love that design. I love the color palette. It just feels so wintry and fresh, so I'm really excited about this. This is the first month where they have yet again changed up their packaging. They used to send this box, it was about the same size but with a cardboard sleeve, and it usually had like a little craft on the back, but I think to be a little more eco-friendly, they switched to a design like this, but it used to have the pull tab along the front. Now they have moved it along the side. It sounds like a lot of people were getting their boxes partially open just from shipping. So now that it has an actual like cord under there instead of the pull tab just being part of the cardboard layer, my box definitely felt more secure, more intact when I received it, which of course is really important because this box comes all the way from the UK. Papergang is put out by the company ohhdeer. It's 14 pounds per month, which is about $18 US, and then another $6 in shipping, so you're looking at about $24. Obviously, if you do a longer subscription, you can save a little bit of money, but there's no way of really skipping months if there's a theme that's announced that you're not really feeling. So I usually do like 3 months at a time, but you just have to decide what makes sense for you. I will leave a link for you guys in the description box below if you'd like to check it out. I've been thinking about skipping my next renewal just because the last few months I felt like the value wasn't quite there. I think the products are always lovely, but I kind of felt like for the last couple months they could have put in like maybe one more product, one more item that I would have found useful. But of course they're going to come out with a great box this month that's totally going to change my mind. But maybe you guys can help me decide in the comments below once we open this up and see what's in there. So I'm going to open it up and see inside. Now, they always have everything kind of bundled up in some tissue paper, so let me just get that out of the way, and then we'll open up that tissue paper. It kind of keeps things from getting too jostled around. Now, one thing that I am seeing right here in the bottom, and they have included this before, especially around the holidays, is some wrapping paper, and it is really, really pretty. It's that same design that was on the front of the box, but I am not a fan of folded wrapping paper because I feel like you can never really get those hard creases out. It would definitely work for like smaller boxes where you can just use one of these panels, but again, I'm not like a huge fan. I know it would be impossible for them to send us like a tube of wrapping paper, but generally I would just like rather have a different product. But it does look really, really nice. It's like matte and it's just such a pretty pattern, so I'll have to hold on to this. Maybe I can use it to like line something, or like I said, use it for smaller gifts. But this is an item that I, again, because of the design, I think it's gorgeous, but it's not an item that I generally like to use because of the creases. All right, so let me go ahead and open everything up and see if I can find the pamphlet. They always include a pamphlet that tells us a little bit more about the artists as well as lists all of the items that are in there. So here it is. So a little bit of a different like color variation. We've got those adorable little foxes there with a peach background. On the inside cover, it tells us this is box number 56. So this subscription has been around for a while, and it tells us about all of the items. So it looks like we got 5 items in here, and there are 2 artists. It's Zana and Harold, the creative minds behind the beautifully illustrated UK-based brand Papio Press. So I'll just prop that up in front of me so that I can reference and make sure that we got all of our products, but it looks like they were all bundled inside pretty nicely. The item that I am seeing already though is gorgeous, so like I said, this box is probably going to change my mind. I'll probably wind up renewing again just based on a couple of the items in here. It is this beautiful hardcover notebook with all of those designs, but in gold, sort of like etched in there, so there's a little texture to it. It does say ohhdeer on the binding, which is a little bit weird, but that's okay. Inside we've got some peach lining, and then let's see if it's ruled paper. It is ruled, and it's like a very like like more like college ruled instead of wide ruled, which I really like. It's very, very faint, and then it does have a nice ribbon bookmark in a very bright, like royal blue, so that's pretty. But this is a gorgeous journal. It would be a great thing to re-gift. I think this is lovely, very like Hugo vibes, right, with the little cabin and all of the pine trees and stuff. So this is definitely gorgeous. It's an A6 notebook, and I love the foil embellishments on it. So, so pretty. All right, let's see what else we've got. We have got an enamel pin, which we actually get a lot of enamel pins, and I'm sort of surprised because I don't really consider that like a desk accessory or stationery, but I am starting to collect other pins besides Disney pins, and I've gotten some really, really cute ones from Papergang over the years. So this is adorable. Even the card back is pretty. It is a gold little fox, and you can see there's some embellishments on him, some little like plant designs, but that is so, so pretty and actually kind of like chic. It's not like just a whimsical pin. I feel like you could definitely pull that off as like a fancy, classy brooch or something. So really, really cute. I think that's nice. That's probably my favorite pin that I've ever gotten from them. The other one that I got that I liked was like an astronaut, but you know, that's a little bit more whimsical. This is lovely. All right, what else? We have got some little Christmas cards in envelopes. So they came in a little bundle, and they look a little bit more like the pamphlet, the information pamphlet. So really pretty. Again, with the gold foil, it says merry and bright, and you can see the stars are in gold as well. Really small and cute, so it'd be a really good like gift card as well. So here it is. It's just blank on the inside. I love how festive that is. Even without the classic like red and green colors, you still get the idea. It still feels holiday and wintry. And then just a nice simple brown envelope. So these are lovely. I have always liked their holiday boxes. Last year's definitely had a Hugo vibe as well and was so, so cute, and I love those cards. Then we always get a little like desk calendar from them, which I have been wanting them so badly to change these up, because they used to actually print the next month, but because of when we receive them, they decided to make it where it's a fill in the blank sort of thing. But instead of having the boxes along the top be blank, I wish they actually had the dates blank, so that if, you know, it's the month starts on a Sunday, that's great. But if it starts on a different day of the week, it's a little bit confusing to look at a glance. If, you know, the first of the month is on a Wednesday, like that would just throw me off. So I don't usually use these calendars. And again, I hope that eventually they change that design, or even just go back to having the months printed on it. I think it's totally fine as long as it's the following month. So for the November box, we would have then gotten the December calendar. But let me know what you guys think. Again, I do feel like that's just something that would be an easy fix for them to change up. And then finally, our last item was a shopping list notepad, which I kind of wish it wasn't just a shopping list notepad. Obviously, you don't have to only use it for shopping lists. It just has a few lines on there and that adorable little fox at the bottom, but it does say shopping list at the top. I mean, I definitely make shopping lists, although I usually keep them on my phone because then I can just uncheck all the boxes and use the same list over and over again. I'll probably just use this as a regular notepad and like cross out and not worry about it saying shopping list at the top. But it is so pretty with this blue background. Again, reason I would like it to be a little bit more general, a little more open-ended, but it is really nice, and the paper feels like a good weight. It does have the little circles though along the side, so you can check off the things that you have gotten if you have your pen with you when you're in the store. So that's a nice item. Once again though, because it is wrapping paper is our final item, for me, they're not necessarily all things that I will use, and one of them is a beautiful but not stationary pin. So I actually think obviously the notebook though is my favorite item here in the box, and then the lovely, lovely greeting cards. I think these are gorgeous and probably worth the value of the box if I'm honest about it. Like, these are generally pretty expensive. High quality note cards are definitely expensive, and again, we got a set of 6, so I feel like I got my money's worth, but I would have loved to have seen some other items that I could have used a little bit more, especially as we are coming towards the end of the year. It would be great to have like a desk calendar that was for the entire next year or something like that, but maybe that will be in next month's box. Let me know what you guys thought about this month's Papergang. Again, I thought the design was gorgeous. I really, really love it. I just wish there was maybe one more item or like a customizable item, something like that. to make me stick with it. And if you would like me to continue unboxing Papergang, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any other suggestions for stationery boxes you'd like me to unbox here on the channel, let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, you guys. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.